If you've ever found yourself stuck with a flat tire, you know it can be a hassle. But don't wait for roadside assistance. I'm Julian from 92 Blue, and I'm going to walk you through changing a tire in just a few easy steps. Whether your car's home or on the side of the road, you'll be ready to change that flat tire. So let's get started. Before you even think about changing your tire, the first step is safety. Make sure you're on level ground and away from traffic. If you're on the side of the road, make sure your hazard lights are on so that other cars know you're stopped. If you have gloves, use them. You want to keep your hands clean and protected. Now let's gather the tools you'll need: a spare tire, a jack, and a lug wrench. Most cars have these in the trunk, but in some cases, like trucks and SUVs, the spare tire might be under the rear of the vehicle. Make sure you check your car's manual just to be sure. Start by loosening the lug nuts on the flat tire, but don't remove them. You just want to get them loose so that when the car's lifted, they're easier to take off. Remember, to loosen the lug nuts, you gotta turn counterclockwise. Sometimes the lugs will be really tight, and you can use your body weight to help with that, but don't hurt yourself. Next, place the jack underneath the car's frame. Check your manual to find the correct jacking point. Then, carefully raise your car until the flat tire is off the ground. Not all of these jacks are built the same way. With my Focus, I use my lug wrench to rotate the jack, but as you'll see here, on my Accord, I have these two metal bars that rotate the jack. Once the car is lifted, give it a small shake to make sure that it's safe and stable to continue. Now that the car is lifted and safe, you can completely remove the lug nuts. Make sure you put these in a safe spot because you're going to need these to put the spare on. Now that the lug nuts are off, carefully remove the flat tire and set it aside. Now grab your spare tire, align it with the studs, and slide it on carefully. With the spare tire on, hand tighten the lugs, but don't tighten them all the way. Just make sure they're on securely and the wheel's not wobbling. After that, you can start tightening them with the lug wrench in a star pattern. This ensures the wheel is seated correctly and evenly to prevent distortion or wobbling. Now it's time to lower the car. Slowly release the jack by rotating it in the opposite direction from where you lifted it. Make sure the car is fully on the ground before removing the jack from under the car. Now that the car is back on the ground, tighten those lug nuts one last time in that same star pattern. This is just to make sure that they're secure. Now that you're all set, don't forget to clean up your tools. Put them away and put that flat tire in your trunk. Before hitting the road, make sure your spare tire isn't flat and safe to drive on. And that's it. Now you know how to change a tire to get you back on the road in just a few steps. This is the first video in a new series I'm doing where I teach people things that I think everyone should know. I don't care if you're a man, a woman, I don't care if you're 15 and just got your permit, or you're 50 and driven a bunch of cars. Everyone should know how to change their own tire. If you found this video helpful and want to learn more from me, like this video, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs help changing their tire. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Scripted video is so hard. I thought I had confidence behind the camera. It's different, you know, just talking to the camera like this, which I'm used to, and reading from a script, or not reading, but memorizing lines from the script, because I have it here, but I'm not like, you know, doing these like I'm giving a speech. Gotta make good eye contact.